Donald Trump's rally in Delaware, Ohio last night featured many predictable moments, rants about Democrats, false claims of stolen elections, and the endorsement of former critic turned supporter J.D. Vance. In fact, the most unexpected moments might have come from rally-goers themselves who threw their support behind someone other than Trump for once. Take a listen.
Who would you rather have president, Joe Biden or Vladimir Putin?
Oh, Putin. Definitely.
If Joe Biden or Vladimir Putin were running for president of the United States in 2024, who would you vote for?
Well, not Joe Biden. Putin at least has some principles. He loves his country. You know, he loves his country. Very similar to Trump in a sense.
All right, with me now to discuss DeVrom Stiefler, Jason Selvig, comedians and co-hosts of The Good Liars. DeVrom, Jason, welcome, guys. Thanks for joining me on this. Apologies on my voice. It's a little bit of an allergy situation, nonetheless. DeVrom, I gotta love your response there when you kind of laugh alongside the guy, like, yeah, just to kind of egg him on. But what is your kind of like raw reaction? And this question is to both of you. When you hear these people say that they would rather see Vladimir Putin as the president of this country versus Joe Biden.
It's pretty odd, I think, because, you know, these are the same people that say they hate cancel culture. And cancel culture in Russia is totally different than the U.S. Like, if Vladimir Putin wants to cancel you, you go to prison or you're poisoned. It's a totally different ballgame there. So it is really bizarre to hear people say they prefer Putin.
And I think it just shows that kind of Russian propaganda is working. People really distrust everything they see from, the mainstream here, and it goes really, really far in that direction with some of the people who are at the rally. It's surprising.
So here's the question, right? People watching us would say, well, how many people did you actually speak to, right? Is this just kind of a snippet of the thousands of people that were actually at this rally? I mean, you guys attend these things all the time. How pervasive are opinions like this one? How pervasive, how consistent are those conspiracy theories that we saw in some of your teases leading up to me speaking with you, in which someone was talking about all these people being in Gitmo and, you know, talking about these crazy conspiracy theories? Like, how consistently do you hear those types of things?
Well, it's obviously the sample audience is Trump supporters that love him so much that they would go to a Trump rally. So, you know, that's a certain percentage of the population. And then as far as these conspiracy theories go, I would say it's above 25% of the people that we'd stop and talk to.
Right. I think it is a self-selecting group to some degree, but it is a surprising number of people. And you have some people who have a reaction that we would expect, that Putin is the bad guy in this situation. But others are just like gleeful about, saying the U.S. is the bad guy and Putin is actually trying to help us. So it's a lot more than would be settling, I guess.
So then it seems as if there's kind of this glaring blind spot, of course, when it comes to the former president. I want to play for folks an exchange that one of you had, not quite sure which one of you it was, about Vladimir Putin and the type of person they think he is. Let's listen.
What do you think about Vladimir Putin?
He's a piece of crap.
Yeah?
You don't like it, he'll poison you.
Yeah. You think Vladimir Putin is a bad guy?
Yes, definitely. Control freak. Yeah.
Ukraine just as big as Russia.
Power grab, steal people's land. I mean, you already own Russia. Why do you leave people alone?
Right. And how would you feel if somebody called him a genius?
I'd feel sick.
Yeah. Yeah. You think that person probably wouldn't be fit to lead, right?
No. Right. No.
So, Jason, was there ever a moment in that exchange?
I agree.
Was there ever a moment in that
exchange? Trump supporters, it's good to find common ground.
Yeah, I mean, did you say? Well, Donald Trump said that the former president called Vladimir Putin a genius. Did you ever kind of bring that to, or does it not seem worth it?
And she actually, I believe, I don't want to mess this up, I believe that she said that she wasn't even sure that she wanted Donald Trump to run in 2024.
Right. I think she said she was hoping DeSantis would run, and but like a lot of people, if you confront them with the facts, most of the time they shrug it off and somehow square what they said with the new information and just kind of brush it off. So, that's something we've consistently seen as well. If you point out what happened, whatever.
There's alternative facts, right. I think, is the moral of the story.
As coined by Kellyanne Conway. How are you guys able to fly under the radar at this point when you go to a lot of these rallies? I mean, you're the good liars. Everybody knows you two at this point. We've known you for a really long time, but you're still able to get this sound, these interviews with these people seemingly that have no idea who you are, your intentions.
Well, it is interesting. We did get stopped a couple of times yesterday at the rally, and it kind of blew my mind because a couple of people stopped us and said, "We love your videos." And we were like, "You're at a Trump rally right now. This is so bizarre." But they probably didn't associate with some of the extreme views that some of the other people have, or they were just there to have a good time, I guess.
Yeah, we like to hope people kind of get it. We're trying to show some of the beliefs, the wild beliefs that are out there, and the handful of times we've been recognized, people say they're fans. So
yeah, and
we'll see how far that takes.
Wow.
Well, that's not true. There have been some people that were not fans of us.
That is.
So yeah. But khakis and a button down will get you a long way in this world. Actually, I think so.
tRumpers, Jason, thank you guys always. Anytime that you go to any of these rallies, please do come back and share with us some of the stuff that you get there. We appreciate it. Always love having you on. Thank you guys.